We love plants. They transform a space, give us something to nurture, and make us happy. And we love Canna Lilies. They're bright and tough. Let's get to know them. With their beautiful, showy flowers, you'd think Canna Lilies would require lots of maintenance, but these stunners are fairly easy to take care of. They grow from rhizomes, kind of like underground stems, and will be fairly sturdy, fast growers if you can provide the tropical conditions they crave. These bright, colorful flowers are obviously the star of the show, but I also love how they're framed by these lovely, long, wide leaves with their great patterns. Some of them have been bred to have crazy color combinations on the leaves, like this Cleopatra Canna Lily over here. Canna Lilies can be grown by planting a dormant rhizome. On this one I have here, you can see the roots growing out of the bottom and the growing tips on top. However, you can also transplant a mature plant like I'm doing here. These plants love to grow, so I've chosen a pot that will give the roots more room to spread out. Always make sure your pot has at least one drainage hole. Cannas can tolerate a variety of soils as long as it provides good drainage. Let's get to potting. First, I'll put a layer of pebbles in the bottom of my pot to help with drainage. Plant people have often debated the effectiveness of taking this step, but my philosophy is that as long as you make sure you don't fully block your drainage hole with the pebbles, it can't hurt. Now we can get our canna out of the nursery pot and see what we're working with. Looking good. I'll just knock away some old soil and get some of these roots loosened up. Now I'll get it into this new container and begin filling in our new soil around the sides of the root ball. My chopstick will help compact the soil and work it all the way around those loose roots. Very pretty. I water my cannas once or twice a week, but I always do the finger test first to make sure they really need it. Since the soil isn't clinging to my finger much, I know it's dry and needs a drink. Make sure to water thoroughly enough so that the water makes its way out of the drainage hole. If your pot doesn't have a drainage hole, keep your soil uniformly moist but not soggy. Soggy soil means rotting roots. Cannas love humidity. Using a humidifier or misting them with room temperature water will make them very happy. Grow these babies in full sun for the most beautiful blooms. I think these will do well here in the south-facing window. They are sensitive to cold temperatures and frost, but they love the heat. Despite those crazy bright blooms, cannas are considered non-toxic to humans and pets. In fact, many parts of the canna lily are edible. The seeds are sometimes used in tortillas, the stems are used in cattle feed, and some remote parts of India ferment this plant to make alcohol. And that's it. All you need to know about these beautiful flowers.